My name is Kaleb Boatman, and this is Multiplex Movie Warzone. We've got a really great match coming up for you today. We've got Sean, Sicario Sandberg, the number 2 seed, going up against the 31 seed Aaron J. I think this is going to be a really, really interesting match to see. We've got a kind of established player going up against a total unknown. That's going to be really very, very interesting to see. So, Tony, how do you feel about this match? My co-host, Tony Hield, one of our Warzone writers and fellow comedy awkward person.
I wouldn't say awkward. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting match. This is two people that have shown to be really good players. Aaron in his playing match, Sean in his long tenure. So it's a really interesting scenario to see. Like, is Sean going to take the pressure of being established and number 2 ranked player? Is he going to take that in stride, or is the young upstart whose first single match this is he going to be able to take the win? And also, it's interesting, is he going to understand the game? Is he going to be able to know the intricacies that Sean's going to know? This is going to be really interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely. So without further ado, let's see how these competitors are feeling in their promos.
Hi, everybody. This is my first match, so you know absolutely nothing about me, and I'm going to keep that way in my promo. I don't belong to any teammates, no factions, no nicknames. I know a lot about Sean, gotten to see a lot of his matches, and it all comes down to a question. So I'm really excited to get the second opportunity here. Both of my guys from my playing game have moved on, so I'd like to join them as the 3 amigos and move on to the second round here. And looking forward to a good match with Sean. All the pressure's on him.
Okay, well, I'm back. It's my first singles match since the triple threat. I'm playing Aaron. I haven't gotten a chance to see his playing match yet, but from the sounds of things, he did pretty well. He just said that I have all the pressure on me, which I don't necessarily think is true. Look, I'm a higher ranked seed, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have any sort of pressure to just like fulfill expectations. Those are other people's expectations and not my expectations for myself. And that's realistically the only expectations that I actually have to fill. So I wish Aaron the best of luck in this match. And yeah, let's do this.
Well, those were definitely some interesting promos from our 2 competitors here. Aaron kind of, saying that he is the unknown quality, so that's a big advantage for him. And Sean kind of taking that pressure away. How do you feel about those promos, Tony?
I think Sean showed more maturity than a lot of people in this game. Just like, obviously going, I know that's other people's perception. I'm going to play my game. I'm going to be relaxed. Can I go to your school, Sean, just to learn a bit about self-confidence a bit? Is that a thing you offer to online courses?
Yeah, Sean definitely a bit more humble than a couple people, like certain kings or other people like that. Cough, cough, Kaleb Koho, cough, cough. But seriously, without further ado, let's get both these competitors in the ring ready to fight. So, introducing first, making his debut in Movie Warzone and Multiplex as a whole, he is Aaron J.
Hello.
And introducing second, with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats, representing a little team you may have heard of called Apocalypse Now.
Boo.
He is Sean Sicario Sandberg.
Let's do this.
Okay, now that we have both our competitors in the ring ready to fight, we're going to get to our round 1. So the rules of round 1, you're going to get 8 questions in 8 different categories. You're going to write your answers down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper if you prefer. And if you get all 8 questions right, you're going to get an extra bonus question if that happens. So without further ado, let's get into it. And your first question is going to come in the category of 90s movies. 90s movies. Who played Van Helsing in Bram Stoker's Dracula? You ever see this movie, Tony?
No, I was going to say vampires are like the lowest of the monsters for me in interest.
Really? That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sean.
Anthony Hopkins.
That is correct. Aaron?
Yeah, he got it. I went with Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu plays Jonathan.
Yeah,
Carter.
low-hanging fruit. Yep.
Okay,
Oh.
so moving on to question 2. In prequels, sequels, and reboots, what is the title to the sequel to Saturday Night Fever?
Are you? Actually, never mind.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away.
When was the last time you had true Saturday Night Fever, Caleb?
Saturday night. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Aaron.
What's wrong? Midnight Cowboy.
That is incorrect, Sean.
Staying Alive.
That is correct. Sean. Staying alive. Okay. Your next question is going to come into not my favorite category, sports movies. Sports movies. Go sports ball. Who directed the football film Leatherheads? Now, Tony, you don't call it football. What do you call it? Do you not have it? I don't.
Poor man's rugby. It's one of the sports that I've tried watching so many times. I'm dead just like, why is this something every 5 seconds?
4,
Why?
2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Sean.
George Clooney.
That is correct.
Cool.
Aaron.
This is rough. I just guessed Scorsese. Just a guess.
Yeah, the correct
Good guess.
answer was George Clooney. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so moving on to the question 4 in the category of horror. In 2010's The Crazies, what job does Timothy Oliphant have?
What job?
What job? I apologize for my accent.
It's all right. It's all right. That's why we love you, Tony.
I have been doing the tapes of British broadcasting to try and get my voice a bit more proper.
5, 4,
It fails.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, let's start with Aaron.
Turn it into a horror. Mental health tech?
No, Sean.
I wrote insurance salesman, but I didn't get it down in time fully.
No perfect rounds here. The correct answer was sheriff. Sheriff was the correct one.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, your next question comes in the category of actors and actresses. Samuel L. Jackson and Bernie Mac play backup singers who reunite 20 years later in what film?
Oh.
Samuel L. Jackson, the person I most want to be in a musical now.
Honestly, that would kind of be awesome. Does Marcellus Wallace look like a 5?
Can I get a repeat?
4. Yes, that was Aaron.
Yep.
Okay. Samuel L. Jackson and Bernie Mac play backup singers who reunite 20 years later in what film?
So you would go Pulp Fiction, the musical of Samuel L.
I think
Jackson's
it'd be
back
very
category.
interesting to see.
I would want
Especially-
the,
What?
I was going to say, I would want the Avengers, the musical.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
3,
it'd be like the Spider-Man one, but better.
1. Okay, pens down. All right, let's go to Sean.
I may be incorrect on this one. I believe it's Soul Brothers.
Aaron.
I said Dream Girls.
The correct answer was Soul Men. Soul
Soul
Men.
Oh.
You narrowed it down too much. It was just a whole sex rather than brothers.
Okay, Tony, would you like to give us our
Yeah.
next question?
So moving on, we are going to comedies. Ha 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 ha. Okay, how many Police Academy movies are there? So we'll give you a little bit
I've
longer on this.
never seen a single film.
That's a shame.
That you have to watch a few of them just to accept that, so you get a good understanding of the 80s.
That's
The rest,
fair.
garbage fire.
2, 1, hands down. Let's go to Sean.
I believe it's 9.
That is incorrect, Aaron.
I think it's 7.
That is correct for 1 point.
Finally. That's finally a movie I've seen.
Yeah, Aaron is
It's a
finally
few.
on the board here. Okay. Your next question. The category of animated. Who voices Lotso the Bear in Toy Story 3?
So
Have you
that
seen
movie,
the new one yet?
not yet. It's one that I'm going to try and get to next week when I'm off all week for my birthday. Yay!
Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Aaron.
Was it the dude, Jeff Bridges?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, Sean.
Ned Beatty.
That is correct for 1 point.
Just saw it last week, too. That's bad.
As someone
Okay.
that works in a daycare, just the whole thing about the toys getting destroyed, that's 100% true. I've seen some terrible things happen to toys.
Tony getting PTSD there. Would you please recover and give us our final question?
All right, calm. Okay, so final category in the scores and soundtracks. For what Western film did John Bon Jovi write the song Blaze of Glory?
Have you ever been in a blaze of glory and died?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk about it though.
Oh, fair enough. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Aaron.
Wild Bunch? Or,
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, Sean.
I know.
Young Guns.
I added as soon as I said, you know.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. We were
Okay, good.
looking for
Young Guns
Young
2,
Guns
isn't
2.
Yep.
Young
Son of a
Guns.
bitch.
It's always a sequel.
Okay, well, with the end of that round there, we have Sean with 4 points and Aaron closely behind with 1, actually. So pretty low-scoring game, but these were definitely some tougher questions. So that's fair. No disrespect to any of the competitors involved because they are definitely giving it their all here. So I'm going to bring up our lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. You're going to get 10 different categories, including spinners and opponent's choice. You're going to get to spin the wheel. If you like what you can keep it, or one mulligan, then you have one. 5 questions in whatever category you spin. If you get it right, you get 2 points. If you go to multiple choice, you get 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, the other player gets a chance to steal. So the categories that we have on our wheel tonight are one-word titles, romantic comedies, Aaron's strength of A24, spinner's choice, Quentin Tarantino, which is Sean's strength, drama, horror, Aaron's strength of recent releases, opponent's choice, and Sean's strength of biopics. So, Sean, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will spin first.
Okay. Sean, your spin is in. And unfortunately, it comes in the realm of opponent's choice.
All right.
So, Aaron, what would you like to give Sean?
He looks like a romantic kind of guy. Let's go rom-coms.
Okay, Sean is going to be getting the category rom-coms. Tony, would you like to give Sean his questions and notes?
Absolutely. I would love to talk love with Sean. I'll speak to him later about that, but alas. Okay, so I thought that was funny.
I laughed inside.
Thanks. Okay, so our first question in romantic comedies. Who directed the Kevin Bacon and Elizabeth Montgomery film She's Having a Baby?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, John Hughes, B, Chris Columbus, C, Harold Ramis, or D, Ivan Reitman?
Ivan Reitman.
Ivan Reitman is incorrect.
Harold Ramis?
Harold Ramis is also incorrect. The correct answer is John Hughes.
Oh, my God.
I didn't think it was that obvious.
I was going to say that without a multiple choice.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I just snuck in the Hughes filmography. Oh, well, but moving on to second question in romantic comedies. What is the profession of Nicolas Cage's character in It Could Happen to You?
He is a police officer.
A police officer is correct for 2 points. Okay, and moving on. So in Crazy Stupid Love, who plays Kate? The woman Steve Carell starts dating and later discovers is his son's teacher.
Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei is correct for another 2 points. So our penultimate question. Orlando Bloom and Kirsten Dunst star in which 2005 film?
Elizabethtown.
Elizabethtown, correct for 2 more points. And last question, in romantic comedies. In Can't Buy Me Love, Cindy agrees to pretend to date Ronald for exchange for £1,000, which she needs to pay for what?
$1,000.
$1,000.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, a limo for prom, B, clothes, C, college tuition, or D, a vacation?
College tuition.
College tuition is incorrect, even for the steal. Aaron, sorry.
It's okay. Vacation?
Vacation is also incorrect. The correct answer is clothes.
I can't.
Really? She was that shallow in that movie.
Well, actually, she spilled wine on her mother's dress, so that's why she needed the money.
Which cost
the
I can't
dress.
believe I let those go. That sucks.
Okay, so now this is going to be Aaron's spin. And your spin is in, Aaron. And you landed on your strength of A24. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I would like to keep it, please.
Okay, and I will mention Sean is in the lead with 10 points, and Aaron has 1 point currently. And I will be giving you your questions in the realm of A24. So, your first question in the realm of A24 movies. In what country does Under the Skin take place in?
I'm going to say England.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, Sean, for the steal.
Scotland.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's our hat.
Okay, your next question in the realm of A24 movies. In Hereditary, what starts to burn when Annie throws her daughter's sketchbook in the fireplace?
Her husband.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect, Sean, for the steal.
I don't know. I haven't seen Hereditary, so I'm going to say their house.
That's incorrect. We have the answer that we have is her sleeve. Her sleeve.
He got on fire. Okay.
All right. Your next question in the category of A24 is: who stars as Thomason in The Witch?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
That is correct for 2 points. Fourth question. In Green Room, what is the name of the punk band whose members find themselves trapped in a remote club by neo-Nazis?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, The Victims, B, Distemper, C, The Abandoned, or D, The Ain't Rights?
A, The Victims.
That is incorrect, Sean.
Can I hear a repeat of the options?
Yes, you may. A, The Victims, B, Distemper, C, The Abandoned, or D, The Ain't Rights.
The Distempered?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for D, The Ain't Rights. D, The Ain't Rights was the correct answer. And your final question, Aaron, in the realm of A24. Who directed Ex Machina?
Alex Garland.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay, so with that round, we have Sean in the lead with 12 points, and Aaron a little further behind, but he has room to catch up in round 3 with 5 points. So with that, we are going to go to our Pick Your Poison round, our third round, where we're going to let our competitors pick between 6 categories that include crime, Edgar Wright, action, adventure, Oscars, 2010s, and sports movies. They're going to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. So we're going to let them pick those right now, and we will get back to you right now. Well, our competitors have picked what they would like for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4. Sean has picked his 1-pointer in Oscars, his 2-pointer in action and adventure, his 3-pointer in Edgar Wright, and his 4-pointer in crime. And Aaron has picked his 1-pointer in sports, his 2-pointer in Oscars, his 3-pointer in 2010s, and his 4-pointer in action adventure. If I'm not mistaken, this is like the first time ever where all 6 categories have actually been picked in round 3, which is pretty interesting. It might not be the very first time, but it's rare when it actually happens.
It's annoying for us as question writers. We can't just shove them all into another round. I mean, we don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. But seriously, let's get into it. So, Aaron, I'm going to give you your 1-pointer in sports. So, first question, category sports. Who starred in the film Semi-Pro?
Will Ferrell.
That is correct for 1 point. Okay. And I'm still sticking with you for your 2-pointer in Oscars. Milos Forman won his first Best Director Oscar for what film? And we do need both hands on screen.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That is correct for 2 points.
I thought that was too easy. Don't ask me to name another Milos Forman movie.
That's fair.
Question 3. Name all the other Milos Forman films.
2010s.
Yes. Your 3-pointer in the category of 2010s. In 2014's Independence Day resurgence, who replaced the original's Mae Whitman as Patricia Whitmore, the daughter of former President Thomas Whitmore?
Blake Lively. Complete guess.
That is incorrect. And if my math is correct.
He's got 8, so he can still tie. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he can still tie. Never mind. Okay. He can still tie it up. I'm bad at math, guys. Okay, so if you hit this, it goes over to Sean. If you miss, then Sean wins, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
So 4-pointer in the category of action adventure. What is Jason Bourne's real name?
Wow.
I'm guessing he's saying wow because he knows that instantly. I don't. I won't waste our time. No answer. No clue.
And your winner, Sean Sicario Sandberg, by way of technical knockout. The correct answer was David Webb, and I just realized I didn't give the answer for the Independence Day question. The answer was Micah Monroe. Micah, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Monroe was the answer for that one. And David Webb was the answer for this one. So Sean pulls off the win by TKO. Tony, how did you feel about this match?
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting match. Like the first round, both of them kind of stumbled out the gates, but Sean was able to just, second round, just get on the ball and get rolling. Even though it was we didn't choose.
Yeah, I'm going to see how our competitors are feeling about this match in their post-match interviews. So I'm going to go to our winner, my teammate, Mr. Sicario over here. How are you feeling about this match?
That was insane right there. Stumbled a little bit in the first round. Realistically, there was some pressure coming into this match. I know I said it at the beginning that it was just the expectations of myself. And realistically, that's what really should matter at the end of the day. But there always are going to be those little voices in your head saying they've got you ranked at number 2. You know, certain people have picked you to win the whole thing, and it's obviously going to weigh on you a little bit. But I feel as though now that I've gotten like this out of the way completely, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more relaxed going in. On top of that, I got that monkey off my back of the last loss that I had in my last match against Jeremy and Grant. But realistically, hitting opponent's choice and then him hitting his strength and then still winning, that to me is an accomplishment in and of itself. I want to say thanks to Aaron for taking the time to do this today. Dude, you really played your ass off, and I want to say thank you so much, man. Like you're the man. Dude, you're gonna be back in full force. I have zero doubt about that. So thank you.
Yeah, and one thing, your next opponent will be the winner of Ryan O'Regan and Nazario Montenegro. So do you have any thoughts on who you'd rather play or what you have for them?
What happened to Rizzy?
Rizzy is if you and Rizzy keep winning, you would play each other in round 3. If you look at the bracket.
Okay. Sorry. I thought that the next match was going to be against Rizzy. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm more than happy to play either of those guys. I haven't played either of them before. I know Nazario is an absolute killer, and you and I will have some business to deal with he and Mike Hanley coming up in short order.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to get my feet wet against Nazario if he wins. And Ryan is also a really formidable player, so can't wait to see that. But really quickly, I do want to say one thing. Brian Michaels, let's give the people what they want. Come on, dude. Sandberg, Michaels, 2. Let's both keep winning. Let's meet each other at the end of this shit, and let's give these people what they want.
Very interesting. Sean calling out Brian Michaels, which, for those of you who don't know, Sean versus Brian Michaels.
No, not calling out. Encouraging.
Yes. I should say encouraging Brian Michaels to keep on winning, so they play each other in the semifinals, which is where they would be playing, assuming they both keep winning. For those of you who don't know, Sean Sandberg versus Brian Michaels is generally considered one of, if not the best Warzone match we've ever had, and I can atone that is my personal favorite Warzone match, even though I had absolutely nothing to do with it because I was not a showrunner yet. But yeah. Definitely some, very humble, very expected response from Sean Sandberg. So now let's go to our unfortunate second place finisher, Aaron J. How are you feeling about this?
Pretty good. I'm a little frustrated with a couple, performances, and but I couldn't have lost to a better opponent. I didn't really think all the pressure was on him. Just as much pressure was on me. I wanted to win probably as much as him or more, and it's just definitely different. It's the cliche. It's different when you're in here actually playing as opposed to playing along. And, I had my board and was watching all of Sean's matches along with him on YouTube before this, and I was getting plenty of points. It's different when you're in here, though, and you just have that initial obstacle not remembering and being past those walls. But I'm looking forward to being back in here. I'm open to teammate invites, but I'm not like ingratiated into this community, although you guys have all been super awesome. But, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting back in however I can to get more experience and meet Sean for Aaron J. Sean 2 at some point down the road.
Yeah, definitely. That would be a very exciting match. I'm excited to see what you do post the singles tournament. I think that would be very interesting to see after we get our next number 1 contender, to see, how all these 0-1s do after this. So, yeah. So, yeah, so now that with that, we're going to get to where we can find our competitors in our plugs for the match. So, Sean, where can the good people find you?
You can find me at Sean.Sandberg on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find me where any good place that movie trivia is happening. Thanks again, as always, to the Multiplex team for having me. I love you guys. You guys rock.
Thank you very much. And Aaron, where can the good people find you?
Right on. Aaron J on Facebook. I'm Aaron the Dog Guy, all words spelled out, on Instagram. And also you can, if you're an MMA or UFC fan, check out UFC Addicts on YouTube. We cover every single UFC card. Me and my man from across the pond, he's British. So we cover we have a global perspective on the sport of MMA, specifically UFC. So check it out on YouTube if you haven't already. And thank you guys for the invite and including me and making me feel like just one of the guys here. I really had a great time. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we appreciate that, and we can't wait to see you come back once the singles tourney is done. And my lovely co-host, Tony Heald. Where can the good people find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Heald here on Twitter. And also, if you got Guideline Entertainment on YouTube, you can find my podcast, Rushmore.
And you can find me, Kaleb Littlebo Boatman, at Kaleb Boatman on Letterboxd. I write reviews there sometimes. They're not very good, but I like them anyway. And then you can also find me hosting and writing and doing a bunch of stuff for Multiplex Movie Warzone here, and find all our other good content here on Multiplex, including Fandom, TV, and Sports Battlefield is coming back, and the belt will be defended at Mayhem at the Multiplex 2, which is coming up in August. So, without anything else to say, I'm Little Boat, that's Sicario, that's Aaron J., and that is Smash Mouth Tony Healed. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.